Heaven's California.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a Wansee video. Someone tried to open my car. So, this is a Wansee video once again. It's almost 5 minutes long, or just over 4.5 minutes long. If you are new, please be sure to subscribe. If you do like this video, be sure to like it, and if you do not have post notifications on, then be sure to turn those on. Is my cat yelling at my door? She probably is, but then she'll just bug us, so it's okay. I'll let her in after.
This happened when I was 17 years old.
Okay.
I was a senior in high school. It was the middle of the week, and my friends and I were chatting online about wanting to do something new and fun over the weekend. We usually just went to the movies, went to the mall, or got dinner. And I thought we should try something different.
Yeah.
The next day, I was in the computer lab for one of my classes, and I had some time to kill because I finished my assignment early. Keep in mind, Snapchat and Instagram were just starting up and didn't have the same kind of popularity as it has today. So the only thing we really had at the time was Facebook.
I used to use
However,
Facebook
my
every day,
school
all
was
day.
strict and blocked Facebook, so the only thing I could really do was read articles on news websites. While searching and scrolling through the internet, an article showed up. It was about an interview with a man who was discussing the truth of paranormal activity around the area I grew up in. Intrigued, I read the article and looked up the places the guy was talking about. And sure enough, I found a bunch of things. One place in particular caught my eye. It was a place about 20 minutes away from where I lived. It was known to have multiple paranormal occurrences happen on the exact same road. As soon as class ended, I texted my friends about what I found, and we all agreed on going and seeing what this road was all about Friday night. Friday night finally arrived. It was me and 4 of my friends. Right before we entered the location, I parked my car and had my friend drive, because we believed that if a guy drove, not much would happen. So she drove my car while I was sitting in the passenger seat. While switching seats, my other friends put baby powder on the top of my car, because one of my other friends read that it helps people see when ghosts touch or brush your car. It started to drizzle a bit, which bummed us out because the baby powder would be washed away. As we were driving my car, we turned off the radio to make it more suspenseful. All of a sudden, we heard someone from a distance scream bloody murder. At that moment, I heard the sound of a car door trying to be opened, as if someone was aggressively trying to get into my car. After that, we saw a police car driving so fast with the sirens on, as if they were chasing someone on a major highway. The problem with that was the road was paper thin and had tons of sharp turns, so you couldn't go that fast without crashing into another car. Plus, the car didn't have any of the county police or trooper tags from the area I lived in. I knew that because my dad was a cop, and I saw all kinds of different cop tags in my lifetime. I was freaked out that those two things just occurred. We were all freaked out and drove to the nearest parking lot so that we could calm down. As we got out of the car, one of my friends started to freak out even more. The baby powder on the roof of my car was smeared, and it was all over my passenger seat side
shit,
door.
that's so creepy.
What was even more creepy
The
was the
handprints.
fact that there were finger marks all over the door. Now, this wouldn't normally creep me out, but we were driving the entire time,
Yeah.
and we all made sure not to touch the doors when entering the car. The strangest part was that the finger marks had no fingerprints, but were clearly shaped like a hand. It was as if someone was trying to reach for the door handle. Not only that, we also noticed that there were fingernail claw marks on my door handle. This freaked me out because earlier I heard someone violently trying to open my door. In the next few days, we told everyone,
That's
both
pretty damn
online and in
creepy.
person, about that night and how it freaked us all out. Then someone sent me a link to an article about the street we drove on and all the activity that occurred on it. It wasn't the one I originally read. It was a different one. As I was reading the website, I started to notice that all the things mentioned Also happened to me the same exact way that night.
Wow.
But what freaks me out the most to this day is thinking about what would have happened if I didn't have my door locked. Would the door have opened up?
I mean, that's why you gotta keep your doors locked all the time. For one of our cars, when you drive away, like when you just start normally driving, all the doors lock by themselves. For the one car, they don't. We have to do it ourselves. So you gotta make sure that you lock your doors. That's the moral of the story here. Because it's obviously costs so much, I had to open my car, so obviously you gotta close your doors. Or lock them when you're obviously not driving, lock them when you're driving. Like, you gotta lock them either way. Because you never know. And that's definitely scary, because like, what if they didn't put the baby powder there? Then they wouldn't have even, like, they probably would have heard the thing open, but like, I don't know, it's so weird. Because the baby powder's washed away, right? But it wouldn't wash away in handprints or footprints, so that's definitely scary, but I'm glad you had your doors locked, and I'm glad you're okay. So at least someone didn't really fuck up in this video. I guess, I don't really think they did, because they locked their doors, right? So I mean, I'm glad they're okay, obviously. Glad they have their doors locked, and yeah, so if I seem like really tired in my videos, I just don't know. I don't know, like before when I did videos, I never got so tired, now I just kind of like fall asleep, kind of like drift off, I don't know. Something's probably wrong with me, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. So, because I do get enough sleep, so. Oh gosh, okay. That's going to be it for this video. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments below. If you did like this video, then be sure to like it. And if you did not subscribe yet, then be sure to subscribe. I'm almost at 2K. Still a good 250 away, but I know we can get there soon. So let's do it, dudes. Let's do it. We can do it. That's going to be it for this video once again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.